Alright guys, so I'm going to be showing you how I farm Cupid Dungeon solo with only yoru. Go to accessories real quick. Unlocking True Ball's Guard, Skeletal Shark Mask, Anniversary Lantern, Roger's Outfit, Roger's Hat, Bat Swarm, Action's Cape, Love Shades, and Love Bopper's Headband. I'm not sure how expensive True Ball's Guard is since it was a Halloween event, but if you played during then, you should have gotten it. And Skeletal Shark Mask is pretty rare to get now because it has gone up due to Halloween being limited. Same with Anniversary Lantern. And alright, so the Love Bopper's Headband and the Love Shades are not limited. I made a mistake in the video. Please disregard. And the Love Shades and Love Bopper's Headband. Let's get into it. So here I use Hockey, so I do more damage early on, so I don't have to worry about wasting extra M1s on them. Usually takes 3 or so. I'll show you guys my stats at the end though. But these are usually what I do. I just run through M1ing as fast as possible and just as fast as I can. You could speed this up with Hiei or Pika, which would help a lot with Pika Flight or Hiei Spike, Ice Spike. And overall, the speed is the most efficient in a way. Because if you need speed to be able to get around fast, and jumping around takes a lot longer than just flying or using Ice Spike. But I'm heading up to the 3rd stage, I think, and this is where it gets easier. I mean, not easier, but it's where it's easier in a way because you're not at Cupid already. So whenever you gotta do this, you want to keep M1ing. That's all you want to focus on for now. Because you don't really need to block or anything, but I do it just because. There's no point to block. Ooh, I could have avoided that. To be fair, I'm not too good at this game. I just play a little bit whenever I can. I have a bunch of friends that help me with stuff, since it's kind of hard to get used to this game. Also, I'm not looking for lava curse since there's no point in my game because it takes up too much time and just not worth it in my opinion, especially if I can do it without needing it. I'll use my skill here so I can kill this guy right here. At least get him low. Usually you're not going to be able to kill the Cupid Queen's guards with this. Then move on to arrow stage. You did patch the bush method where you would go over, sit in this bush right over there, and you wouldn't take any damage, so you just gotta walk around. I have found it that any flight that you can move around directionally in, like this, is really good. You can just hold W and D or W and A, and you can just walk around, or you can move diagonally on whatever device you're on. So you just gotta walk around like this, just spamming in circles. That's what I do. And I'm not gonna go in first person. But you just do this, and then on the next stage, there will be the Cupid Queen's guards. You want to get them all grouped up and click E on Dark Blade, and then it should carry all you through the way of this guard, because it is really easy to kill these guys. The only real challenge is like after this, not real, but somewhat real, because Leo is really easy, but Cupid Queen is decently hard if you don't know what you're doing. I'll add some tips at the end to show you how to fight her easier. Oh, I could avoid that. And then that's the Cupid Queen's guard is dead with only 1 E and a few M1s. Now Leo is easier, in my opinion, because the only problem is Hiei, or not Hiei, Mara Flight. Because, not Mara Flight, but the Mara Alt, I mean. So if you use that, just bring it out of the way, because it's a guard breaker. I usually just spam my attacks on him. Oh, I could have avoided that too. As I said, guys, I'm not too good at this, so really just want to focus on getting my damage in. Oh, there. This is the thing I was talking about, the Mara Alt. You want to get out of the way. It has an insane range for no reason. The nice PB. And if you can, try and save your evasive until Cupid Queen, since you don't really need it unless you have a little bit of health on Leo, unless you're running low. Because Leo is really hard if you don't have much health. Because Mara has burn effect. I recommend a Logia as well if you can afford it. Since in this economy you can afford pretty much any fruit. Except Dragon, because Dragon's kind of valuable now. And Soul. Even though Soul did drop. I'm gonna use my E to finish him off. And if you wait a minute, you can wait at the top of the stairs or anywhere before you trigger the Cupid Queen boss. I usually wait like right up here. You want to make sure you're max health whenever you're sitting up here. As soon as that gate opens, I think she becomes hostile and tries to attack you. So your main goal is to just wait up here until you heal. And yeah. I'll cut back whenever I'm healing. Guys, I'm pretty much full health, so let's head in there. Another good tip, if you have turtleback armor or any good healing armor with health regen, that's really good if you're just waiting it out for the dungeon. So if you just wait it out to heal, you should be good if you just equip more health regen and swap back after. I usually start with some M1s and then dash out her like this. And on the way down, I'll use my E so it's on cooldown for the rest of the fight. Or not the rest of the fight, but until it's like ready to be used in her second form. It usually lines up with her second form in this. Ooh, I could have avoided that. But if you use the attacks I showed in the combo, you can use your E at the start of it, and then you can just wait until it's done, and you'll have her in her second form by then. So you can have it ready for second form. Gosh, I'm so dead. I'll use it again right here. Put on second form. Pretty much you want to get as much damage in early before she gets into her form, so you have more time. Or she heals less, and you have more time to like, focus on getting her down. Because these are spread out. There's a statue there, statue there, statue there. But you have to worry about whenever she goes into this form afterwards. Do like this, and you want to break the statues. I usually start off with this right here, like your Swada, the Suna, and I M1 the rest of the way. Usually I get it down to really low, and then I break in the next M1 combo. But yeah, you just want to break these statues, and after you break the last statue, get ready to hold block really fast so she can't like combo you with her chakram. That does do so much damage, especially with lower health regen. Oh, I couldn't time it right. But pretty much if you time it, as soon as that ends, you can combo. Not combo, but you can block into your combo. And then you can start your combo. And pretty much just you want to get as much damage as possible early, so you shouldn't heal that much later. And that is the boss fight. One more thing, I'll show you guys my stats real quick. I have 45 in stamina, because you don't need a lot of stamina for Dark Blade. 580 defense. You can change this if you're not using a fruit, but if you're just doing Dark Blade, you can change this and swap the double fruit and add it to defense. 1300 sword for the good Dark Blade M1, and then fighting style for Geppo, or if you want Tech Eye with Rokushiki, which is really good. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.